Welcome back to Rolltop Realms, where we're playing Domain of the Nameless God. I'm here with Greg.
Oh, that's me. That's me. I'm Greg. I play Horton, who is very smart, very in tune with the moment. Not like his player who's playing him. Yeah. Hi.
Then we got Brendan.
Hello, I am Brendan. I am playing Rollo Ulfson, a giant mountain of a man who likes to swing a great big axe.
John, you next.
Hello, everyone. My name is John. The character I'm playing tonight is George Thoroly'Evil, and he's just a tough-looking guy trying to make it in this world. Aren't we all?
And finally, we have Ed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Ed, and I am.
They can't see Ed. You have to describe what what those sounds are.
For our viewers, he is currently tied up.
Yatori is tied up, not Ed.
Not Ed.
Ed isn't
Sorry.
tied up.
You're right. All right.
Yeah. No. Ed's currently tied up in his mother's basement. It's all good. He's safe.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
That wasn't supposed to spark. Hey, dude, that was fucking awesome. Kudos to you. I would definitely give you points for that. That was fucking awesome.
So, since we're getting close to Thanksgiving, I figure we can play a fun little game of one gotta go. So I'm gonna give a list of like Thanksgiving items, and you gotta pick which one you think gotta go. Like
Turkey.
It's nasty, gotta go.
Turkey.
So
No, you have to wait for the list to be given. Ed.
I'm just throwing turkey right out the gate, bro. Turkey.
So the
Yeah.
list is collard
Turkey is
greens, turkey, macaroni and cheese, rolls or biscuits, dressing, candied yams, potato salad, ham, and cabbage. We'll start with you, Greg.
Okay, this is an easy one for me. First of all, what cabbage? What are you? So before I give it, I explain cabbage, like coleslaw,
He doesn't like to fart. That's what it is.
like coleslaw cabbage, or
No.
like just cabbage.
No, this is more of like a southern thing. They literally take like
Yeah, so he
cabbage.
doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
He
from
doesn't like to-
Texas. I am from
He
Texas.
doesn't like to fart. He
Well,
doesn't
I am
like to
from-
fart. That's what it is.
I'm from
That's all it
Texas.
is.
I've never once had cabbage.
Really?
See,
Uh,
the Texas
Yeah,
people,
like
do
Mississippi
Texas people like to
area?
fart? Is that what that is?
Like the Mississippi
Like,
area, like Louisiana, they like to like
Ah.
boil their like cabbage and add like ham and stuff to it. So imagine
Oh,
collard
okay.
greens, but in cabbage form.
Okay, cabbage.
Is it
Let's
okay?
get rid of that.
Is it okay if I say you are one of the only people I've ever met in my lifetime that would say something like that? It's because you don't like to fart. You don't want to embarrass anybody. That's why you outed
Well, I
cabbage.
have exceptionally loud farts, so I need to. I like to be mindful of my, who I'm farting around.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It
sure.
was
if you
either that
actually
or the
heard, you wouldn't
rolls.
give that much of a shit. You would.
It was either that or the rolls. But you know what? I'm just gonna cut the cabbage.
Get the cabbage. All right. What about you, Brandon?
I mean, I'm gonna be right there with Greg. I'm from the north, so I have never once had cabbage at my Thanksgiving dinners.
He
So,
doesn't like to fart either. I'm telling you. What the hell's wrong with people?
look, I don't know what that would do to my palate. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've already got this plate stacked high with ham, turkey, mashed potatoes, all this other stuff, and then
Are
you're just
you-
gonna
are
throw
you the
cabbage on the
Grinch?
top. I'm like, bruh.
So, I personally have never had a yam in my life. I don't like. They're probably great, but I just wouldn't have those at my Thanksgiving dinner. See, you can
you got-
miss
you got-
me
you got
with those
something against sweet
yams,
potatoes?
buddy.
I think I just lost a heart. I think I just lost a heartbeat.
My soul cries for you.
Yeah.
Like you've never have you like so John, I'm sorry, just to like expand on this a little bit. So at your family Thanksgivings, are there no yams at all?
Usually not. No. My dad
Okay,
like
so you've
Oh my
goes
Jesus.
No,
hog
it's
wild
okay.
with
That's
like
okay.
all these
Everybody
different
does.
pies and stuff though.
No. That's cool. I mean, so it's never been at the table. So it's not like you've seen like candied yams and been like, I don't want to try that. It's just it's never been there for you. Ah, okay. You know what? I'm inviting you over to
Literally,
Thanksgiving.
yeah. Like
You
it's just
should.
never been at
I
my
was
Oh,
about
you
to
are-
say you should. Like,
Ju-
let me
You may.
show you.
John, you were right down the street from me and Brendan. Brendan, I don't know if you have yams at your place, but like, ooh, I love candied yams. So
Brennan and you're a Rollo, yes?
gas Rollo.
Okay.
You're both invited. Yes.
I mean, Charles, are you seeing this shit? Are you hearing this
I'm
shit?
telling you.
Okay, I just want to roll with this. Like, I just want to make sure this isn't just a me thing. And I'm like, okay. You know what? Even for all the booze that I could drink in the world, I'm pretty sure everything I just heard. Okay.
And last
You know
week
what?
we'll go with last week we'll go with Ed.
Let's go ahead and roll with this. Let's roll with this. Ah,
So Ed, which
Okay.
one do you think gotta go?
steak.
What?
Steak.
Was steak on the list?
That wasn't on the list, man.
It was not on the list.
It was not on the list.
Because I've had one of the most fucked up Thanksgivings I've ever
Bro's
had.
going
in my
off
lifetime.
script.
Because somebody
Switch it to
had.
channel 9. He's going
Let's
off
just
the
say
line.
the person who normally cooks our Thanksgiving dinner, they had to work for Thanksgiving. So my friends my friends' parents invite me over and they say, hey, yeah, let's have Thanksgiving together. Nothing about what we do is normal. First off, we're having T-bone steak, mashed potatoes, like fucking green beans, biscuits and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, everything about this just kind of like seems wrong. And to answer your question, if I were going to get rid of anything for Thanksgiving, turkey. Turkey is very bland ass fucking meat, and I'm a very carnivore. Anyway.
Hey, yo, take that shit
What?
back. Turkey's delicious.
To who? To who?
To anyone who knows how to cook, bro.
I was saying you cook turkey
can't
right.
see it.
I know how to
It is
cook.
good.
I'm a sous chef,
You
bro.
can't see it, but I'm raising my
what-
hand.
Yeah, like, no, I take that off the list. I'm sorry, dude. Like, turkey sucks. It just does.
Yeah. On that note, let's go ahead and get started.
Wait, Charles. You didn't say what you would drop out of the list. Okay, let's
Oh,
let's
I did
rewind
not.
that a little.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
did not. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's the cabbage.
Charles.
Like, no.
Oh, all
It's
right.
gotta go.
I
Now
told
it's
you.
gotta go.
This is what I told you. It's about the farts, bro. It's about
What?
the farts.
Oh, fuck.
Cabbage,
You
it's
list all
bad.
this extra
Like,
shit,
it just does.
and you're just like, and at the end, you're gonna add the shit that no one's ever heard of, and you're like, yeah, I don't even eat that shit. Take that out of here.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I told you it's about the farts, man. It's about the
man.
farts. That's
Like,
why
yeah,
everybody eats
man,
cabbage.
You got all
Not
this
farts.
stuff that's sitting here. Like, where is cabbage gonna go on that? Like,
Right. It's like my Dixie plate is only so fucking
Yeah.
big. I'm not wasting space with cabbage. All right.
I told you it's about the.
Man.
I told you it's about the farts,
Yeah.
man. Nobody wants those. Nobody wants those.
Y'all,
If you're gonna put something on
Yep.
your plate and you're gonna have those good farts, you want to make sure the food that's on your plate is not cabbage. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
saying,
Go
y'all got
ahead.
super
We'll get-
offended when I said yams.
Yes.
That's because you're. Okay, look, dude. I don't even eat yams, but you're supposed to fucking have those things. Okay, that's one of those things. Like, it's like believing in Santa Claus. Like, if you don't fucking do this shit, you're gonna get a lump of coal because you didn't. Because you fucking didn't. Because you did. You already knew it was bullshit, but you didn't.
Oh,
Well, let's go ahead and get this
That's why you're
started,
not
though. Like, we already off topic. Let's go ahead and get this started.
Anyway, my bad.
all right.
My bad. All right, let's roll.
In the last episode of Domain of the Nameless God, the team helps Ayas off the ground and catches him up on the creature they just encountered. Once up, Ayas walks over to the dead merchants to inspect them. turning one of them over, revealing a message carved into his back saying, "Do you seek him?" Still confused by the phrase, the party fails to see a black dagger that was underneath the dead merchant's body that Yatori quickly grabs. The party tries to convince Yatori to show them the dagger, but he refuses. After some slight arguing, George steals the dagger out of Yatori's hands, upsetting him. Horton tries to examine the dagger to find any clues, but fails to remember any. Exhausted from the day, Horton suggested setting up camp to get some rest. Yatori strongly disagrees and wants to continue forward. Angered, Yatori chooses to continue alone, but is stopped by Ayas. Yatori pulls away from Ayas and starts to attack, but is knocked out by Rollo. After securing Yatori to a tree, the party picks who takes watch and settles down for the night. Unfortunately, the night won't go as smoothly as they would hoped, as the party is visited by the silent one.
So, Rollo, you're bandaging up Yatori after just throwing a axe at him. What's your next move?
So after I apply a gauze bandage and patch up his wound, I'm going to stand up and look around behind the tree and just do a complete 360. Like, what just happened? Did I actually throw at a shadow creature? Like, what? I'm very confused at present.
Okay. So I'm gonna need you. As you go back and take up your watch, I'm gonna need you to give me a Constitution roll to stay up.
Constitution. All right. +3. That's a 22.
The rest of your night go by smoothly.
All right. So when I wake up, whoever's next on watch, I'm going to debrief them. I'm going to say, hey, there is something out here that's got like 3 eyes. I don't know what it was. I threw an axe at it and I accidentally hit Yatori. He's fine. I patched him up, but just keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, that would be
Oh.
Horton.
Yep.
That would be next. So after hearing that, he takes a good long look at Rollo. Seeing, I'm looking for slight twitches. Anything like clearly there is something that is just slowly eating away at our stress levels, eating away at our sanity. And I'd like to do I guess like out of care, like metagaming a little bit.
Mhm.
I'd like to see like how much if I can do an investigation check, just like looking at him, examining his features, looking for nervous tics or anything like that. But mechanically, I'd like to find out how much sanity damage or stress damage he's taken, if you'll allow me.
You talking about Rollo?
On Rollo, yes. So that was a 14.
14. All right. Hey, Brandon, how much stress damage you have? Any stress damage?
From what I'm looking over all of my notes here, I think I'm only sitting at 5 stress damage.
5. Okay. So, Horton, you look at him. He seems normal. Now he seems a little shooken, but you gather he's shooken from what he just witnessed. Other than that, he looks tired, but he does look still like he's still, you know, good to go. Just
Okay.
tired, probably a little shooken from what he just experienced.
Very well. Thank you, Rollo. Yes, and he's like trying to wake up. He pats himself off of, dirt and debris. You look like you need some rest. I'll see to to Mr. Yatori and see if there's anything I can do to help his injuries. Get some rest, and I will survey around the woods. I don't have dark vision. I can only see the distance that the light will cast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Knowing that, I will stay within the just within. I won't ever go past that boundary of the light. Thinking
Okay.
to myself, there's only the unknown beyond the boundary of the light. Let me see to Mr. Yatori. And so Mr. Yatori is still bound and gagged, and he's has a wound to his chest. Um, Mr. Yatori, try to sit still. I'm not a trained doctor, but I've read lots of books and I've done lots of experiments on animals. Try to sit still. I'm going to try to administer some first aid. Um, if you'll allow me, I'd like to do a medicine check, and maybe if you'll maybe allow him to regain some health.
Yeah, I can do that.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
okay. So actually have a +5 to my medicine,
Mm-hmm.
so that's a 16.
Ooh.
16. Okay.
And
That's
maybe
16 plus 5, or that's including the
no,
5?
I'm sorry, it's a 11 +5, so 16 total.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's pretty decent roll.
So I'm putting pressure. I actually reach into my own satchel, and I explain to Mr. Yatori, this herb is specifically used by indigenous people of the region to the south of the Sword Coast, and they use this to heal. I'm going to attempt to apply this to your wound. It may sting a little. I'm.
Ah!
Would you allow me a 1d4?
Hmm. Go. I mean, it's a pretty decent roll. Go a D8 because he
A
lost.
d8.
No, actually, you know what? He lost 7. So yeah, go 4.
Go d4. Got it.
Yeah, go do 4.
Take a deep breath, Mr. Yatori. Calm yourself. Deep breaths. That's 3. You you would administering it. You feel a sting, and then it actually cools the area around it and soothes you, and you regain 3 hit points. Now, seeing that Mr. Yatori is now the blood is coagulating and the wound is stopped bleeding for the time being. Horton stands. He looks around again, surveying the area that he can see, and knowing that uh, Rollo had seen this figure behind Mr. Yatori, he takes a step back to where the seat is that I guess everybody had taken position to, and sits and surveys, continuously surveying. But I take special moments to look and examine Mr. Yatori.
Okay.
I'd like to, thinking back, like all the things that he's said, everything he's done, and his actions at the moment. His eyes are not like his mouth is bound, but like I can still see his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to gain. First, I'd like to do again. I want to look for nervous twitches, as far as like how badly has his sanity been shaken by this. So if you allow me, the same roll.
Yes, investigation. Yep.
Okay, +7. Okay, not as good. 13.
13.
That's total 13.
Okay.
Oh,
What
I'm sorry,
you
14. Sorry, 14.
Okay. What you gather from Yatori is you're confused. You don't know is what you're seeing in like him going insane, or it's just him in his drunken like stupor. So you don't like. It's hard to get a read on him. You met him drunk, so you don't really know how he is when he's sober.
Hmm.
So you're confused. So you do know there's some sanity things going on where he might be losing his mind, but you don't know if it's that or is it just him being drunk.
Um, I'd like to think back to the argument that he was having with Mr. Ias, and I'd like to do like trying to thinking back on every word that he said, his intonation, his tone with each word, every syllable, and I'd like to try to gain insight as how likely is he to do this again, like attempt to attack somebody within our own group.
Okay.
If so, an insight check maybe.
Yeah.
Sweet, 7 + 7, so 13 + 7, so that's a 20,
Ooh.
dirty
Nice.
20.
Uh, Not likely. First off, I'm depressed that my parties are leaving me attached to a tree. All I can do is just sit here and just be like, seriously.
So
Everything I've been trying to moan at you was trying to warn you. Before I had an axe in my chest, I tried to warn you. This is where I did my little check where I'm not supposed to be able to do, but I can do. I tried to warn you, but you have me attached to a tree and you have me gagged. I can't tell you anything. I'm
okay, so
trying.
but tell me what Horton sees. What do I see?
What you see is a broken man where there is no faith. Everything is a lie. No one around you trusts you. You were here to try to help them, you think. You don't know. But one of them was willing to put an axe in your chest. So where do we go from here? I'm literally trying to think about defacing Akatosh, because why?
Okay, so kind of gaining some insight, Horton will stand and go towards Horton will go towards Yatori and kind of kneel down to him. Mr. Yatori, I can't but barely imagine what it must be like for you at this moment. I know that what you must have experienced, seeing that Rollo had thrown his axe at you. He explained to me that it was not on purpose. That there was a figure behind you, and that was who he was targeting. I cannot explain the hallucinations that our comrades Rollo had experienced. All I can say is that from our perspective, you had attacked our guide and the local, Mr. Ias, and we had to do what was best. We can't. I don't know what it was you were thinking. I want to trust every one of you. I want to. That's why I healed you just now. I'm going to remove your gag, but you must not yell out. Do you understand? Nod if you can understand what I'm saying. But if you say that you won't yell out and make a fuss, and you make a fuss, you will break trust with me. From my perspective, I have just only met you, and you were intoxicated, and you attacked someone, and you threatened us. We had to do something to protect us, but I want to trust you, Yatori. If I remove your gag, will you behave yourself? Yes or no?
He's nodding.
He's nodding.
Yes.
Okay. Then I will remove the gag. There. Isn't that better now?
It's nice to breathe air again.
I'm sorry. That was my call to gag you. I was worried that you were going to continue to make a fuss, something that would disturb the rest of us. This is a disturbing enough environment.
You made the right decision.
Mr. Yatori, I have some water here. I don't want to give you any more alcohol. I have water here. Will you allow me to give you water?
I don't need or want your water. Thank you for at least letting me have my voice back. That's enough.
Mr. Yatori.
I will stay here bound to this tree so long as I at least get to talk. And you don't treat me like I'm invisible. I think we're good. Wherever you guys go from here, I pray and hope you figure it out. I tried to tell you and I tried to warn you.
We didn't understand what you were talking about. We couldn't continue. And we're whispering. I'm whispering this because everyone else is sleeping. I'm still looking around to make sure there's nothing, sneak behind Mr. Yatori or behind me or anything like that. So I'm still looking vigilantly. I'm still listening to everything around me.
Okay.
But Mr. Yatori, I'm only human. I cannot continue as long as an elf, as long as a barbarian, as long as a tiefling. I am limited by my human anatomy and physiology. I cannot continue. And I know that it's uncomfortable to be tied to a tree, but you must try to get some rest for the remainder of the night.
It's not so much of being tied to the tree. It's because even I had an axe in my chest. And when I tried to warn you, you decided to gag me so I could not warn you. You saw me as a threat where the threat was around you. What am I supposed to do? Akatosh guided me to do what I'm supposed to do. And you did not roll. And it's okay. If this is my fate, I will stay here and I will stay bound. I just want all of you to be safe and understand you're about to walk into something that I pray and hope you're ready for.
Well, to be clear, we only mean you to sober up safely. We don't want you to be inebriated anymore. I'm going to take his alcohol away from him. I'm going to take.
I don't have any. I'm bound to a tree. Remember?
I'm taking away his flasks.
I don't have any of those either. You already took those.
Okay. You need to drink water, Tori. Here. And he'll put the not a flask, but the water skin up to your lips. Here, drink. You must drink water and stay hydrated.
Why do you show me so much love and compassion?
Because we do need you, Mr. Yatori. If you truly sense something, a deeper meaning to what is happening around us that we do not see, and merely cannot communicate it to us properly so that we can understand, we need your insights. But what we need is someone, if you can just merely communicate it better to us, and listen to us. We cannot do everything that you want to do. Do you see? We are limited by our own physical beings. I am only limited by my physical beings. You can continue on forward through the night. I cannot. And you say that you can, but medically speaking, you cannot. You will be worse for wear by tomorrow. You need to rest. You need to stay hydrated and get rest. And with that, he'll stand and walk back towards the guard area and just continue to look around. Mr. Yatori, please watch for things behind me. I will watch for things behind you.
I can do that.
Thank you.
Great. Greg, can you give me a Constitution roll?
Oh boy. Okay. Oh, okay. +1. Oh, okay. Well, that's not great. A 9.
I really liked the role play that between, like, the conversation between y'all two, and I really feel that definitely would have kept you up. So I'm gonna give you inspiration for that.
Okay, so I get to roll again with a +1. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Well, I got a 5 that time. So I got my max was a 9, so I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
So do I fall asleep then?
Yes, you fall asleep during your watch.
All right, so Horton is like he's straining to stay awake. I'm sitting across from Yatori,
Yes.
and like my eyes are just I'm feeling the exhaustion.
All right. So, Yatori, you're bounded by the tree, and you slowly see Horton go to sleep. While you're looking, you suddenly see Ayas get up out of his bedroll and looks at you. You see his neck cracks back. Body starts to twist and slowly transform into this long figure, long claws. You see his red eyes as he starts to walk up to you.
Turn undead. Turn undead.
So you see this as you do that. You see this thing kind of just twitch a little bit and stops in its tracks. It looks at you, cocks its head, and slowly morphs back into Ayas and goes back to sleep.
Ah.
Ayas, as we go, Ayas wakes up. He shakes Horton. Horton, did you go to sleep?
I'm sorry. Yes. I'm so sorry. I was exhausted. I fell asleep. No. Yes. What happened? Did I miss something? I'm looking around.
Not that I know of. Everything seems good to me.
Nothing important.
Go
Can
ahead and get your rest.
I look over to Yatori. Yatori, what happened?
Nothing.
Nothing happened.
No.
I trust you, Yatori, that you wouldn't lie. So I believe you.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's okay.
Okay.
Just sitting in my tree.
So I was like, all right, then it's my turn. I'll take a watch.
I ungagged him. I treated his wounds, and I explained that we need him and we want to trust him. He needs to hydrate with water, clean water, and he needs to get rest before, so that he's useful to us tomorrow.
If it's okay, Yatori is going to take a rest.
I continue to explain to Mr. Ayas, he is touched by the divine. It's not something that I am trained in, but he has spent a great deal of time training in. He sees things that we don't, but he's not good at communicating that or understanding that our limitations will limit that. But he is still useful to us.
Okay, great.
But
All
he
right.
needs to hydrate and sweat out the alcohol.
Okay. All right, then go ahead and get your rest. I'll make sure nothing happens from here.
Thank you, Mr. Ayas.
All right. As you kind of walk to your bed rest, I says, "Hey, wait 1 second." He walks up to you, and he leans down. I have one question for you.
I would like to do I'm listening, but I'm also examining his whole body movement, and I am unnerved by all the events that we've seen, and so I am hyper vigilant,
Mhm.
and I'm taking in all of the senses, the sound of the wind, the sound of his voice, the twitches of his body as he's about to speak and tell me he needs to tell me something. I want to know, like, um, do I need to be guarded by what's happening? Like,
Okay.
how defensive do I need to? Do I need to be ready to defend against something?
I would say with that one, I'll either take. Right now, I'm looking at possibly a perception roll for that.
Perception.
I,
Okay.
I think that or investigation, either one.
If you'd allow me investigation, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 10 plus 7 for 17.
You sense that something is off. You don't know exactly. Something is off. Way your Tory was moving on the tree before you asked him, because when Ice like got up out of like tapped you to wake you up, you noticed your Tory was moving around frantically, like shaking his head.
Mm.
Before you asked him, you know, is there anything I need to know? So you
Okay.
know your Tory's seen something, you just don't know what.
But it has something to do with Mr.
But
Ice.
because when Ice woke up, that's when your Tory starts shaking.
Okay, so I should be a slightly suspicious. So I stand up straight, I take a slight step backward, and I don't do anything like, like I'm going to strike him or anything. I just straighten myself up and kind of like pull my vest down to straighten up so no wrinkles, and I turn him to 3/4 view so that
I think you just said he taunted.
so I turn 3/4 view so that he doesn't have, so he's not my full body in front of him, just like a third of my body, so a slightly slimmer profile. If he were to make an assault against me, he has a smaller target to hit, so I may respond quickly with. And he's thinking this. Go ahead, Mr. Hayes. What is it?
Do you seek him?
What?
As you start to see his face slowly start to morph, and he takes a swing at you.
Since I am prepared for an attack, I don't have any counters against that, but I am aware, so I'm not surprised by it. So maybe as he's moving to hit me, I call out, wake, to call out to wake everyone up.
Okay. Ed, I did see what you sent me. What do that shield does? Did that help? Would that help Horton?
Defense gives him AC
How much?
2 plus 2.
So you describe to the audience like what happens. Like, something pops around, like something spiritual pops around Horton?
As soon as combat starts, because one of them who was fortunate to ungag me, I started to chant because I felt like something about you is about to happen that's bad for you. So I started chanting and I asked Atatosh to protect you, and a little bit of barrier. Sometimes it might be like a little bit, you can almost see it like a curtain, a little bit of a curtain around you to protect you from whatever is about to happen to you. You showed me good, I show you good, even if I can't move.
All right.
And my AC goes up to a 16 now.
16. All right. So I actually will roll this in check so everybody can see this. He gets 23 to hit.
Ooh.
Holy shit, a +6?
Yes.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Holy
Wow.
guacamole, where I'm in trouble.
I did the best I could, dude. I put a shield on you, and apparently not enough.
Yeah, I
Not enough.
maybe
I
I block. I use my forearm. I raise my forearm to block his assault. It makes contact. I try to sweep it out of the way. It moves in, and hits me for 1 damage.
No, that was my fault.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Wait, no, Steve,
So,
no.
yeah,
You said that was your fault. Okay, how much damage did he actually
yeah.
take?
So it's
That's
attacking
gonna-
with its claws right now. 7.
Oh, hell. Okay.
And then this
17.
thing reels back because this thing gets 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
And it takes its talents and it swings at you again.
Well,
Oh shit! 21 to hit.
yeah, that's a hit. I'm in danger. I am in
You
danger.
take 9.
Oh boy. Okay, so I am down to 11 hit points. I'm going to die.
This thing, at it swings a second time, it just takes off into the forest.
Oh, this guy is very scary.
Yeah.
I was about
Okay.
to say, can you not like snag him on his way out?
I can would you allow me to attempt to? I don't know if I want to hold on to him. Like, I've just taken more than half my damage.
Hey,
My
would you
head-
like to unbound my hands? I could possibly help you.
I think that I will let Mr. Ias escape.
If you unbound my hands, I can help you.
Yes, Mr. Yatori, I hear you. I hear you. And so I will go to Yatori and unbind his hands.
All right.
Thank you for. I sensed that you gave me some additional assistance. Thank you. I'm very badly hurt.
Don't look too far into this. But I'm going to go ahead and use my cantrip. I'm going to use Preserve Life. Use Preserve Life, because I don't want you to die. Despite the fact that you left me to a fucking tree. But I don't want you to die.
Okay, so explain to us all how does
What
Preserve
that means is we're now going to roll a D8. D8, wherever this D8 rolls, I can give you this much health back. And you recover, my friend. 8.
Oh, solid. I'm at 19 hit points. Oh,
And I can do that. That was the thing when you ungagged me. I can do that by channeling. All I need to do is be able to talk. You gave me that.
Well, you're now untied, so thank you.
Oh, man, it feels good to stretch my arms again. I don't even care. Just, if you're going to tie me up for the future, can you not do it to a tree? I'd appreciate that.
Understood.
So this random asshole who just escaped into the darkness, I think I know where he went. Yatori would like to make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Can I ask what's happening to Rollo and George?
Yeah, when I shouted for them to wake, did they actually hear that?
Y'all would have heard
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
you guys are starting to wake up, I guess.
Yeah, I said I was already awake.
Right, but it's like
I was already awake.
with all of these actions being taken. Sorry, I don't mean to like interrupt everything, but it's like all these actions being taken. Rollo and George would have gotten up by now and are like trying to assess what's going on in the situation. It's like what's just happened.
Yes. Because like all that happened like suddenly. Like, so when Horton yelled out, the thing attacked him at the same time. So y'all probably, if at the very least, you probably would have seen some black shadow thing fleeing into the forest.
Okay.
Yep, that was shortly after I had an axe in my chest. So, yeah, no, I totally saw that. I tried to tell you, but I couldn't tell you at the time.
It's okay. It's okay. I've untied Mr. Yatori. And Mr. Ias is missing too. He transformed, but have we all taken enough down? Have we rested enough?
So I would say the rest of the night goes smoothly after that, and y'all wake up the next morning.